So today I thought, gee, it's been a long time, I think, since we've had our friend Freddie come and talk to us. So let me see what Freddie has to say today. Okay, let's see what our good friend Freddie has been up to lately. Hi, everybody. Hi, Freddie. What have you been doing lately? Well, I had a really great day yesterday. I went to our Junior YBA seminar. Yes, our Junior YBA chapter hosted a seminar for all the Southern District YBA kids. There was over, I think, 100 kids here. Yeah, it was really great. So what did you learn? Well, it was about food. I love food. I do too. I know you do. It kind of shows. Yeah, it kind of shows. That's why I like Sundays, because I can wear my robes and it kind of hides my body a little bit. But yeah, it was a great seminar. So what did you learn about food? Well, it was about how we kind of take food for granted. We don't think about how it's made, where it comes from, all the work that goes into making food. Oh, yes, I think it was a great seminar for the young people. What about you? You have some favorite foods? Oh, yeah, I have lots of favorite foods. And, I didn't know that things like milk comes from a cow, not from the store. That's right. We buy milk in the store, but we don't think that it comes from a cow. Did you know that? Well, yeah, I grew up on a farm, so I know a lot of those kind of things. I didn't grow up on a farm, but I grew up in a pond, so we ate food quite naturally. Oh, so what was your diet growing up? Oh, mostly flies and mosquitoes. Wow. But now I like a combination of natural food, natural frog food, and people food. I mean, the food people eat, not people food. Yeah, yeah, I got what you meant there, Freddie. So, what's some of your favorite dishes then? Well, so I like a combination, so I like fried rice. Don't you mean fried rice? No, no, no. Fried rice. Rice with flies. Oh boy, I think I'll stick to bacon in my fried rice. What other favorite foods do you have? Oh, well, let's see. Well, my favorite is still natto pizza. Natto pizza. I bet some kids here don't even know what natto is. It's those slimy looking Japanese beans that look like boogers. That, that is one way to describe natto. What's another favorite dish? Oh, I like Aunt Bee's pies. Aunt Bee's pies. You have an Aunt Bee? No, 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 no. Pies with ants and bees. Ooh. On pumpkin pie. Ooh. Well, you have some interesting foods that you like. So, what else did we learn at the seminar yesterday? Well, the theme was some long Japanese word I didn't know. Oh, you don't know the word? The theme was itadakimasu. Yeah. Ita something. Itadakimasu. You don't know the word itadakimasu, Freddie? No. What does it mean? Well, we say itadakimasu before we eat to express our gratitude for the food, for the plants or the animals, for the people who raised the food, for the people who prepared the food. It's a short moment to pause and say thank you for the food. So we gasho and we say namwami dabutsu, and then we say itadakimasu. Oh, so I should say itadakimasu before I eat a fly? Yes, it'd be nice if you could do that. But if I say itadakimasu, the fly will fly away. Yeah, that would be challenging for you as a frog. Maybe you just have to say it quietly in your heart and express your gratitude and then catch the fly. Okay. So we pause and we say itadakimasu before we have a meal. And sometimes we just say it and we don't think about it, but really the seminar yesterday was to help us really reflect and realize that our life every day is made possible because of many plants and animals, fish, and all kinds of living beings have become our food. Yeah, I just thought a fly was a fly. Yeah, a fly is a fly, but a fly wanted to live its life too and has given its life so that you can live. Oh, well, I never thought of it that way. Yeah, we don't often think of our own life and all the things we eat every day. So Buddhism is trying to teach us to stop and pause and reflect a little, and before we have our meal, say itadakimasu. Okay, I'll try to say itadakimasu too. Maybe let's all say it together. Itadakimasu. Yeah, I think everyone here knows the word very well, but we don't always think about the real deep meaning of it. Well, talking about all this food kind of makes me hungry. I think I'm gonna have a natto burrito for lunch. Natto burrito, ooh, can't say that sounds very appetizing, but it must be good for you. Okay, gotta go. Bye. So I'd like to continue on the vein of what Freddie is talking about and what we learned at the Junior IBA seminar yesterday. And I'd like to show a short clip from one of my favorite movies, Saving Private Ryan. And I'll explain a little bit about this movie and then relate it back to our theme of itadakimasu. So if you haven't seen this movie before, it's based on a true story about a soldier in World War II. His name is Private James Ryan. And they find out that Private James Ryan is the sole surviving brother of 4 brothers. And his other 3 brothers have all been killed in action. And the army realizes, oh my gosh, 3 out of 4 brothers have been killed in action. And the high-ranking general decides, we have to find this last surviving brother. How tragic it would be for their mother to have lost all 4 of her sons in the war. And so, Captain Jim Miller, who was played by Tom Hanks, is given this special assignment to find Private Ryan, who's played by Matt Damon, and to bring him home safely from the war. But how do you find one soldier in this huge war that's going on. It's like finding a needle in the haystack. So Captain Miller and his squad of soldiers, they begin this search throughout various battlefields, asking, do you know of Private James Ryan, and to all the soldiers that they encounter. And along the way, they get involved in various skirmishes and battles, and they lose several of their own members of their squad that are sent on this mission to find this one Private Ryan. And so there's a very dramatic scene at the end of this movie in Saving Private Ryan. So after Captain Miller and his squad, they find Private Ryan. And Private Ryan is part of his own squad, and his squad has been given the mission of protect this bridge. It's a very vital bridge. You have to hold this bridge. So Captain Miller and his squad decide to assist Private Ryan's squad in defending this bridge. And this is the ending scene of, near the ending scene of this movie. I'd like to show this now.
They're tank busters, sir. P-51s.
Angels on our shoulders.
What, sir?
James. Earn this. Earn it.
So Captain Jim Miller, in his dying words, says to Private Ryan, earn it. Earn this. Soldiers have died to save you, even himself. He realizes he is about to die. So he leaves these final words with Private Ryan. Earn it, meaning live your life from now forward in a manner that will be worthy of the sacrifices of those fallen soldiers. Powerful scene in this movie. So getting back to our topic of itadakimasu, I researched this. Did you know that the average person in a lifetime consumes approximately 7,000 animals? 7,000 animals. And on the average, 11 cows. I love rib steak. Oh, I love rib steak. Ribeye steak. Well, that was a cow. Prime rib. In-N-Out burger. Oh, that's all a living cow. 27 pigs. Bacon. Who doesn't like bacon? Bacon fried rice, bacon and eggs, pork tofu, all kinds of dishes that we enjoy because of pigs. 2,400 chickens, chicken McNuggets, fried chicken, chicken karaage. We can go on and on and on. Chicken dishes, chicken salad. 80 turkeys, roast turkey, turkey sandwich. 30 sheep. Now, I don't eat much sheep, so for me, that was probably less than 30. But 4,500 fish. I love sashimi. So for me, it's probably 5,000, 6,000 fish. in an average person in our lifetime, this is what we consume, all to sustain my life. Now you might think, well, I became a vegetarian or I'm a vegan, so I'm not taking any life. You're not taking life? You're still taking life, even if you're a vegetarian or a vegan. Don't you think that carrot was perfectly happy growing in the ground, and it got yanked out of the ground, all to become your stew or salad? The head of lettuce, it's in its prime. The head of lettuce is in its prime, and some lettuce cutter slices that head of lettuce so it can become your salad. So even if we're vegetarian or vegan, it doesn't mean we're not taking life. And then you might say, well, I only eat grains. I don't even eat vegetables. I just eat grains. What do you think grains are? Sunflower seed. If we eat a sunflower seed, that sunflower seed never got to become a sunflower. So to live means to take life. And throughout our life, we're consuming. So like this movie, Private Ryan, I think those plants and animals are saying to us, like Captain Miller, earn it. Earn it. Live your life in a manner that's worthy of all that we are sacrificing. Let's say that there's a steer, a beef steer, and it knows it's going to be have to sacrifice its life to be rib steak for somebody. And let's say there's someone that's able to show this steer. Well, it looks like you're scheduled to be a rib steak for this Reverend Harada, Reverend Marvin Harada. And oh, really? Well, I'd like to find out a little bit about this Reverend Harada. Can you show me something about? Yeah, well, he's a minister and he's propagating Buddhism, but he likes to go to Las Vegas, and he plays golf. You know, and then maybe that steer might think, gee, isn't there somebody better? If I got to give my life, can I be rib steak for Thich Nhat Hanh or Dalai Lama or someone like that? Reverend Harada, gee, is he worthy? I have to ask myself, if a cow were to reflect that way, am I worthy? So, plants and animals, like Captain Miller, are maybe asking us to earn it. And so the very least we can do, is before we have a meal, put our hands together in Gassho and say Namo Amida Butsu, and to say Itadakimasu. Itadakimasu, of course, is a Japanese word, and it comes from Buddhism. It comes from how Buddhist monks, when they would receive food offerings from lay people would put the food offerings into a bowl, into their monk's begging bowl, and the monk would place it above their head as a gesture of showing gratitude. So the word itadakimasu literally comes from that. It means something like, almost like putting on top of one's head. And so that's what this word, Japanese word itadakimasu, means thank you for what I am receiving, So that's the very least we can do, is to place our hands in Gassho, say Nembutsu, and say Itadakimasu. And we can live in a manner that earns, that is worthy of the sacrifice of plants and animals, sacrifice of those who have raised the food, who have transported food, prepared the food, all that we might be able to live our own life. Namanda, Namanda, Namanda.